What's good, Commanders fans? Just wanted to talk about the latest injury update for the game on Sunday. So we got some good news and then some not so good news, but kind of not surprising news. So Marshon Lattimore is doubtful. They didn't just say out when they really just said out for the game on Sunday, but he's doubtful. He was limited on Wednesday and Thursday and today, and the news just came out that he's doubtful for the game on Sunday. So most likely he will be back after the bye week against the Saints. Now, Calvin Ridley's a dog. Westbrook Akina is a dog. So they do have two receivers that can certainly hurt us. And Will Levis has played better the last two games. The Texans game, even though he did throw a pick six and he has been sacked a lot, he's made some big plays and he's made some big throws. And it doesn't really matter if you're a number one receiver, a number two receiver, a number three receiver. We've seen our guys give up big plays like Ben St. Juste last week against the Cowboys, Jalen Brooks, a guy that I've never seen play before, and a guy that I've never heard of, forced a pass interference. And I think Jalen Brooks caught the football on that play too, if I'm not mistaken. On that play, it was before the half, or in the beginning. I think it was before the half. Yeah, that's how they got the field goal, and he beat Ben St. Juste down the field. We saw Ben St. Juste be beat by River Kraft in the preseason. So we've seen Ben St. Juste and guys be beat by guys that aren't top tier receivers. Mike Williams, no disrespect to him, he's more of a number two or number three, the guy for the Steelers who played with the Chargers, had a couple good years with the Chargers too. So it's not like Mike Williams is just a no name or a scrub or anything like that. But it's just an example. We've seen Ben St. Juste get beat. Mike Davis, who's gotten more snaps as of late, just was not able to guard Malik Neighbors, who's a good receiver, but that's just an example I'm bringing up. So Marshon Lattimore clearly would be a huge help for this game, but we don't want to rush him back. We want him to be 110% healthy. If you do analyze and look at the practice videos, he did look like he was not going 100% when he was on the sideline with Ben St. Juste. He was kind of going through the motions, kind of 75%, if you want to say that. And then there was a jump ball drill where it didn't really require him to go full speed. The clips that I saw from NBC4 Sports or John Kahn, people like that, he was not running full speed. We haven't really seen him in a clip run full speed. Now, I know in practice maybe he has, and it just hasn't worked out well. But you know how hamstring injuries go. They can linger. They can linger and go on and on. You just never know, the timetable. You can't really pinpoint the timetable with the soft tissue injuries. Is it disappointing? Yes, it is. We gave the draft capital for him. Supposed to be an impact player, but there's more games left for the playoff push, and then we do have him under contract for next season as well. So, a lot of people are panicking and whatnot. Some people jump to conclusions saying it's a disappointing move, but I wouldn't go that far to say that yet. It's way, 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 way too early. So yes, it is disappointing he has not played yet. This is what, game 3 that he's missed. So he missed the Eagles game, the Steelers game, and now the Titans game. So that's what, about 4 games now. It's about 3 games that he's missed so far that has not been available for. My camera cut off. But Dan Quinn on Marshon Lattimore said, quote, we're going to go huddle up now. We did 3 practices to get some space. We're going to check on the speeds and just kind of go all the way through it. We're pumped that he's certainly closer. So there's good news that he is closer. But we're going to huddle up today and end of tomorrow to see exactly where we stand. This was in the press conference before they practiced today. So the press conference started around 12 o'clock, I believe, that Dan Quinn talked to the media. He said, we got a pretty strong process to go through, and the player is a part of that too. So we're going to make all decisions, protect the team first. But man, is it good to have him back out there and get going. You can feel his energy about it too, end quote for Dan Quinn. So like I said, it is what it is on Marshon. Is it disappointing he hasn't played for the 3 games that he's been here? But you got to understand it's for the long haul. It's for the playoff push. And it's for next year as well. It's for 2025. We have him under contract on a pretty solid contract. So you don't want him to go out there if he's not 100%. So, but yeah, I don't think it's a thing of we traded for damaged goods type of situation. I do think he's going to be ready for the Saints game. Now, if he wasn't ready for the Saints game, then I'd be okay. Yeah, this is a disappointing trade because they definitely made the move for a win now move. Because at the time we were 7-2, riding high 7-2. So. It will be disappointing if he does not play against the Saints. I'll say that. I will be disappointed. I'm not disappointed now just yet. I am disappointed. Not 100% disappointed, but I am a little disappointed. But if he does play against the Saints, then yes, this is a disappointing move in my opinion. All right. So the good news is Brian Robinson is going to play on Sunday. He did participate. He was a full participant. I was doubtful on him after looking at the ankle injury that he had last week, because the guy basically did a hip drop tackle and then rolled on his ankle. So I mean, I thought he wasn't going to play. I really didn't. So, but we've seen with B Rob. So I hope he's able to finish the game, because that is a big help with this offense. We need him out there. And I know Tennessee, they have a tough run defense. They have one of the best run defenses in the NFL. But we're going to have to establish some type of run game with B Rob. It's going to be tough, but we just need the threat of him out there falling forward and moving the chains. On the bad note, or bad news, Austin Eckler is out, not a surprise, with his second concussion. And Andrew Wiley is going to be out as well, with a concussion. So Trent Scott's got to step up, man. Next man up. Trent Scott's got to step up. So we'll see what happens there. I thought he was okay. Did he play in the Cowboys game? Yeah, he did have to. He did have to step in to play against the Cowboys, and he did a solid job for the most part. So I mean, they could have Lucas at left tackle or Lucas at right tackle, Cornelius Lucas, and then have Cosme at right guard, Biotic at center, left guard Nick Allegretti, and then left tackle would be Brandon Coleman. So they could do that. They could do that, because Brandon Coleman hasn't really he's only taken one right tackle snap this whole season. So they could put Lucas at the right tackle if they want to do that, because Cornelius Lucas is a swing tackle, and Cornelius Lucas did a good job at left tackle. So you would probably keep Brandon Coleman at left tackle and then Cornelius Lucas at right tackle. So we'll keep an eye on that for sure for the game. But those are the guys that are going to be out. But great news with B-Rob, him playing, and then Chris Rodriguez is definitely going to be on the roster, and then Jeremy McNichols is going to be on the roster too, on the 53-man roster or the game day roster. Noah Brown was a full participant, so that's really good news. Jordan McGee was a full participant. And then on Tennessee's side, the cornerback, Chidobe Awuzie, is going to be out. He's one of their top corners. So they're going to be missing L'Jarius Sneed and Chidozie Awuzie. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. And I hope everybody has a good holiday weekend as well. And just a good holiday season in general, guys. Good holiday season in general. So I will be making a preview video tomorrow. Kind of tough because just Black Friday and all this stuff going on. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated on Marshon Lattimore and everybody for the most part. So Noah Brown did miss a practice yesterday, but he will be playing, so that's good news. We need him to catch the football. You got to catch the football, Noah. Tomorrow you got to catch the football, and Jaden's got to use his legs. He's got to use his legs. He's got to put the team on his back tomorrow for the most part. And he's got to run, man. He's got to use his legs and his mobility for sure. He's gonna have to make something shake. He's gonna have to, when plays break down, he's gonna have to make something happen as well. He's gonna have to step up in the pocket and deliver the ball to Terry McLaurin for sure, like he did in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game. That's the way we need him to play for the majority of the game on Sunday. All right, guys. As always, Health Commanders. Peace.